Hey everyone, it's Dyanne here from Decoeasy. Janny and I have a new video for you. We're going to show you something new creative today. If you like what you see in this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Hit the bell button so we can send you a new notification when we upload a video. And please, we also like if you give this video a big thumbs up. Let's start crafting! Hey everyone, it's Dyanne here. Time for a new Decoeasy DIY. Today I want to make cute little, well, actually small photo frames for the summer season. And yeah, this is a 10 by 15 centimeter photo frame. I have 4 of them and I'm going to transform them in something that has to do with, you can already see a little bit here, strawberries. These are berries that I bought from AliExpress. They were quite expensive, at least for AliExpress standards. They were quite expensive. But you can see, I really love the detail of these plants. Janny has them too. I saw them in her home and I thought I want to have the same ones. So, that's what I'm going to do. These ones here costed me, I think, less than €1. Of course, they're made out of plastic or maybe wood, I don't know. Anyway, this is dark brown and I don't like that color, so I'm going to transform that. Let's see how it turns out. Literally, at this moment, I have no idea what. Okay, now first let's remove the plastic out of these things. I don't think I'm going to use all of the photo frames for this DIY. Because, yeah, you might never know what kind of inspiration you get later on. And at this moment, I don't have my summer decor ready at home. So first, I want just to make 2. Maybe I could put them in the hallway or in my bedroom. Maybe the kitchen, I have no idea. Oh yeah, this is indeed very brown. Not my color. Hope you can see it. This is totally brown. I hope you're... Don't mention the noise outside. It's storming. Really weird weather today. Lots of rain, lots of wind, but it's actually quite warm for this time of the year. So now let's remove the other one. I never managed to do this, you know, very feminine, very elegant, removing plastic from objects. Okay, now of course we're going to remove the cardboard bag because I want to have some other print in there. Maybe I'm even going to remove the glass. I don't know that yet. Well, this is perfect, suitable to have that there as a back part. Of course we first have to remove the glass because I want to paint this frame here. And you can't do that without having the glass removed. I think I'm going to make it black or white. I think I'll do this one white. Okay, keep this safe for later use. We will need that in a later stadium. Going to store that. Okay, time for the paint job. I want to make them black. Of course, I will use my blackboard paint, which Janny and I use for quite a while now. First I'm going to paint the back part because, you know, these metallic points here, I can easily turn it over and then paint the front side so it can dry completely and I don't have to wait. Which I thought is quite a smart idea. Okay, let's open up this can. If we can, at least. Oh, I really have to stir. See now. I've been using this paint for quite a while. So, I'm going to get myself a stick, stir, and then start painting. So here we go. Just take some black paint. And then start smudging it all around. Good thing about this paint is that the coverage is really phenomenal. I'm going to paint everything because I'm really afraid that I'll leave a white point behind somewhere. You're going to see that sooner or later, and that really disturbs me. Don't want to have that. So in the backhand you can see the black photo frames, and here on the front side are the prints that I want to put into the photo frames. They're beautiful vintage French prints with strawberries upon them. Let's go cut them up. Okay, the photo frames are now totally cute, but I think it can use a little bit more decor upon the frame itself. So what I want to do, I'm heating up my glue gun in the back. I have these really cute strawberry branches here from AliExpress. And I think it would be cute to pick out a few of these berries here. You can easily just turn a little bit and then they come off. Glue this upon the photo frame together with a little bit of greenery, or maybe I still have these hydrangea bulbs here, also from AliExpress. You can easily pick there a few off, just like so, or even just one single leaf. You can take that off too. Really, these things are so versatile. Here, just pick it like this. Maybe we can glue this somewhere, you know, here on top or something. Yeah, just let's see what I still have at home and where I can decorate. So before I start gluing, I first make a setup of how I think it would look cute. Also discovered that this kind of leaf, you can easily cut them off. Just by using a pair of scissors. And these look cool. Here beside the hydrangea flower. Or behind the hydrangea flower. Something like this. Because, you know, this print here, it has some space at the bottom which can be filled up. There's something like this, looks cute. Maybe even put a strawberry in here. And yeah, well, you know, this one here can also use a little bit more. Something like this. This is just an idea of how it can turn out. Don't have to do the exact same thing, of course, but I was thinking about something like this. Even found some more greenery. Pieces like this are also really suitable to put upon the photo frames. Here are something, still has to be glued on, of course. My hands are really shaky today. That is weird. Maybe I drank too much coffee. No idea how this can happen. Come on, you. Of course this won't, no, of course not. These things, really, you need to glue them, otherwise they won't stick. Something like this. I think that would look cute. Okay, the glue gun is hot, and I'm going to glue first this hydrangea bulb to the photo frame. I use always a pair of scissors, or maybe if there is a larger object to glue, I'll be using spatulas. Or a spatula, to press the item to the thing that you want to glue, so you don't burn your fingers. This one can use a lot of glue here. I really don't know what is wrong with my hands. Hopefully you can't see it too well on camera, but this really is annoying. Over here, like so. So I'm just going to continue gluing everything to the photo frame, and this way you can make your own photo frame also for other themes, or maybe for July or something else, Halloween. Always gluing myself completely. Let me check. I made a photo. Oh yeah, of course. These two also need to go here. Let me check. This will look nice. So we need to change the glue stick because it is running out of glue. So I need a little dot of glue here. Let us know if you find this relaxing to watch or that you want to skip this part of the video. Now this one underneath here. Glue all over the place. Now tiny dot here for some extra. Okay, and now the strawberry. I think this one needs a lot of glue before it sticks to the hydrangea, so we just use a large amount of glue and then just put it there in the center, removing the excess glue. Oh, this one came loose. No. And the first one here is done. Just let it dry now. Okay, now time to glue number 2. I think I removed the ends of these parts of the greenery a little bit because you're going to see that behind. Yeah, and this one can come off too, because I'm afraid otherwise you're going to see that behind the strawberries. Let me check. Is the correct one? I believe so. I'm just going to cut one extra where this one is lighter green. So you have a little bit of color difference. Put this one in the back or in the front? Yeah, put the light one on the back. Okay. Let's see how much glue I still have left for this job. One. Another one. I really like DIYing with hot glue. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to use one of this. Maybe that's just enough. I don't know yet. This one here. Really, there is now glue all over the place. I don't know if it's visible for you at home, but here it's a complete mess. Do I need this one here? Yeah, I think that looks cute. The glue stick is still going strong. This one here needs to be pressed really well. And I also want to have some glue here on the end of that branch. So that I'm absolutely sure that it sticks to the frame. Just blow a little bit to let it dry. Yeah, here it comes already, I believe. Okay, the last thing here are the strawberries. Just 2 of them together. Put this one first. Oh, and stick to the paper. Almost there. Now the last one. Just put them into place, hold them for a few seconds. And there we go! Your own personal photo frame. And here they are. They're strawberry summer photo frames. I think they look so cute together. I think I'm going to use them in my kitchen or maybe the bedroom. And I'm so glad with these vintage French prints from strawberries. Also like how cute the berries look upon the frame itself. And here, this one is cute as well. Let us know in the comment section what you think of this DIY.
So here you see already the supply I need. This is the main supply I need, and of course this is old scrapwood, and I'm going to sand it first because we are going to make an old Farmhouse barn door. Already a couple of months ago I made one, a little small one to try it out, and now I'm going to start making a bigger one. So we will see how this is also turning out. So here you see already the 7 pieces. I already sanded it a little bit because I like a little bit of the rough size still on top of it, because it is eventually an old barn door. So what I'm going to do right now is just to get some painter steer sticks, and I'm going to try to make the sides of our door. So I'm going to measure it out, and then I show you how that is looking like. So like you see, it was a little bit of a war between me and the wood because I tried with my glue gun, I tried with my wood glue, I did everything, but it wouldn't stick together. At the end I just got some painter steer sticks and of course some nails, and I just nailed it together, and finally I won. So I'm going to turn it around, and now we are going to work with the front side, and of course we are going to get some painter steer sticks and we are going to measure it out. Just do it around the sides, one in the middle, and of course one over this way and one this way. So we are going to measure it out, and if we've done that I will glue it together and then we are going to paint it. So you see already, this is how far my barn door is turned out, and even the front was already just a big task to get it glued. The sticks of course on the sides. You see already I did some nails, but the only thing what I can say is that it gives already a more of an old feeling with all the nails inside of it. What I'm going to do right now is just I have to place one diagonal in this way and this way. And of course you already see this is not fitting for one, so I have to make 2 of them. So I'm going to measure it out, and I'm going to make this 2 inside of the door, and then already our door is starting to look like an old barn door, especially when the battle I had to get it fixed and to get it stick to each other. So we will see what problems we will end up next. So you see already how far I am right now. I'm just a little step further. I placed the little sideways steer sticks, and of course I have to measure it out, but sadly enough the one painter stick was not long enough, so maybe you can use in the next time I would use a piece of wood so I can do it in once. I also used the nails because then the nails will come back together, and I use some for the door opening. I use some other painter steer sticks, but also I sawed off a little piece off, and I will paint this in the black color, and I will wax this first. So I'm going to wax it, then we're going to do it in the black color, this handles, and then we are going to distress it with some white to give it an old look. And of course we need a doorknob, and then we are going to decorate the door. So you see already how it will change when you wax your door. It already changes a lot, so I'm really happy with the coloring. So here you see how he is turned out, and I am really happy with the dark brown color. And of course we are going to paint this in the black color. Sorry for the bad lighting because I'm in my garage and it's a little bit darker over here. So, and you see, you just saw I just used some simple furniture wax, but you can paint it in any color you like. Just what's fitting for your decor, just paint it in your color. So you see, now we are back where I always do my craft, and you see I'm just going to paint this in the black color. And of course I have to do it a little bit careful, because or else I will ruin my barn door, and that's not really the thing I want. And I will do all 3 of them, and then I show you how it's looking like. So here you see already how it's looking like with the black paint on it. And what I'm going to do right now, because I'm going to distress it a little bit with the black color. I'm first try to do the black color. I told you I probably do the white color, but I don't know if I will do the white, but at least I will do the black and maybe a little bit of the white, that it looks a little bit gray. So I'm going to do the little bit with the black, and of course I use an old towel. And I'm just going to do around the sides just little pieces of the black. And of course you can wipe it away a little bit if it is a little bit too much. And you see, so it gives a little bit of the old feeling to your wood. And you see, still, I did still put it out, of course, on my towel, but still there is a lot of paint still on top of it. So I'm going to distress it and then I show you how my door is looking like. So here you see how I distress my little farm door, and especially with the parts I just cut. I especially do there a little bit of the black so it doesn't look as cut as, I don't know if I make sense. So it doesn't look like it is cut anymore this much. So, and especially around all the edges you see where you did have your cutting. So, and I am really loving it. It gives a more rustic and farmhouse feeling. The only thing I totally forgot was the doorknob. So I will make a doorknob over here, and then we are going to look like if I need a little bit of the white inside of here to also for the distressing. And then we are going to make a little wreath from cardboard for over here. But first a doorknob, and then we are going to look if I need to distress it a little bit in the white. So, and of course before for the doorknob I just use a little lid from an old bottle I have. So I'm going to glue this on top of here, and then I'm still going to paint it a little bit in the black color, because schoolboard paint is a matte finish and this is a little bit like a glossy finish, so I'm going to make it matte. So I'm going to glue it on top of it. So you see, with the white paint of the creamy paint, I just do a little piece, really a little piece, because if I don't like it too much if it is too white. But of course if you like more of the farmhouse, which is a little bit more on the white side, then you of course you have to do more and more white if you like that. But this is not really my thing, so I'm just doing little pieces of the white, a little bit mixed with the black, so it looks a little bit more gray. So, but of course do whatever you think is right, but I'm loving it a little bit more this way and a little bit more on the rustic side. So I will finish this off, and then we are going to decorate it with a little wreath. So before we make our little wreath, we just take an old piece of cardboard, and I'm just using a little round what I think is big enough for my wreath. And of course I am going to measure it out, and I'm just going to cut it out. So you see, I'm just making a little round. You can use any size you want. If you want to have it bigger, you're free to do. So I'm going to cut this one out, and then I'm going to be back with you, because then we are going to do our picture on it. So you see, this is the little round, and I just made already on my computer my little sign. Just use a word from Google, Boggle. Not from Boggle, from Google. I just used my normal print, and of course I did the buffalo check in it, I did welcome in it, and I did a little piece of lemon inside of it, and so you make your own unique piece. I'm going to cut this also out, and then we are going to glue it on top of here. So you see already I cut out my picture, and of course I see that that the round is a little bit rough. But I did it especially because my cardboard is a little bit bigger, because what we're going to do, because you don't see the sides in a moment. So first I'm going to Mod Podge this on top of my cardboard. So I'm just going to do a little bit of Mod Podge over here, and just do our print on top of it. So you see, and now we're going to do a next layer on the above. So you see already, and a little piece over here. And when this is dried up, I'm going to show you what we are going to do with the side, because I told you it has to be a wreath. So, and at this moment it's not looking like a wreath, so I will make it a wreath in a moment. So, but this has to dry for a little while and then I will be back. So now my little picture is drying. I'm going to take a little piece of my garland again. I use this garland already in so many DIYs. It's so nice because one garland you can do so much with it. And I'm going to pull a couple of the little branches out, and you see they are really nice branches to work with, because especially it looks great on a little bit of the rustic color. So what I'm going to do right now, because we need to have a wreath, I'm going to cut the stems out of off. So you see that you don't see that it is really a fake garland. And of course in the top is always a little piece standing, and I don't like that. So I'm always cutting that out. And what I'm going to do right now, when my picture is dried, I'm going to lay them. I will show you a little bit. I will lay them at the side. Of course I will cut it a little bit smaller, so we make a little wreath this way. So, but first I have to prepare everything and then I show you how I make my wreath. So you see my little picture dried up for the most of the the most part. What I'm going to do is just do a little piece of glue on the side and just over here. And what I'm going to do is just lay down a little bit sideways my little branch. So just keeping it this way. And I'm going to do the next one. I'm just going to layer it just also over here, and so I'm going to do around. So, and then I show you how that is looking like, because this will take much too long for you. So I thought I'd just come on and show you a little bit in between. You see already I am almost there, and this is so easy. Just take a little piece and just do on the edges a little bit of glue and just lay it under the other one and just squeeze it together, so a little bit on each other, and then you will see it sticks this way, and so you get a little layer and you get your own little wreath. And so easy with a piece of old cardboard, a little print and some old branches you have laying around. So this is how your little wreath turned out. What I'm going to do right now, I just take a piece of ribbon and I will glue it on the back side. And you see already how nice this looks. And then we are going to do it on our barn door. But I really love the color. And like I said earlier, it is so easy to make. So here you see how my barn door turned out. Also with the white. And I mix it a little bit like this gray. But I have to get used to it a little bit, so I don't know if I will keep it this way. I love to hear your opinion, if you would keep the white or just paint it away. So leave me a comment if you like what you will do. So this is my little wreath, and of course I will hang it over here. And when I'm looking at it, maybe the wreath could have been a little bit bigger, but I am really loving how the wreath is turned out. So I'm going to attach this one and then I show you the end result. So here you see the final result of my barn door. I'm really loving it. I love the rustic color and the rustic touch on it. And especially this black distressing I really love. Like I said, the white I have to get used to it. But with the beautiful tulips, they are from AliExpress. And of course the black face I painted with the faux pears in it, they are also from AliExpress. And of course I have it under my TV. We have a very big TV because we love movies. And you see here the buffalo checks are from AliExpress pillows, and the black and the creamy ones are from IKEA also, so you still can get them. And you see here I have my barn door under it, and I am really loving it. Like I said, the only thing I would have done differently with the barn door is just do a little piece of wood longer. So I think the measurement will be a little bit better, and I already took one piece longer. So the eventually size were one smaller, but I am very happy how they turned out.
So that was it for today. Janny and I are so happy that you made it to the end. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe, give the video a big like, and Janny and I hope to see you back again in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye everyone!